Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to discuss about adding and subtracting integers. So still with civil service examination review on numerical ability. So yun pong pag-uusapan natin ngayon dito sa video na to. So integers comprise the counting numbers and their corresponding negative values as well as the number 0. So integers, kung addition tayo of integers, meron tayong sets of rules na dapat ifa-follow. Ano yung first rule sa adding of integers? So adding of integers, by the way, pag sinabi mo integers, when you divide something from that particular number, ang ano niya is, it is a whole number, hindi siya fraction. So pag integer, whole number siya, hindi fraction. Okay, so ito yung ano natin, rules in the adding integers. Like signs, pag pareho daw ang sign, for example, the first number is positive, the second number is also a positive number. So ano ang rules natin doon in adding integers? Add the numbers and copy the sign. So kung pareho siya positive sign, okay, so pareho silang i-add positive, so you add them, i-carry mo din yung positive sign. So your answer will also be positive. Pero, pag negative naman, okay, so dito makikita nyo ito yung explanation nun, okay? So pag mag-add ka ng positive with positive, your answer will also be positive. So add the numbers and copy the sign. Ito, pag pareho yung sign nila. So this one, if you are adding a negative number and another negative number, your answer will also be negative. Okay? So yun yung first rule natin in adding integers. So always remember those rules because you will never go wrong pag alam nyo yung rules. Okay? So like signs, pag pareho daw ang signs, you add the numbers and copy the sign. So, copy kung positive, copy kung negative ang signs nila. Okay? So, what about kung ito ay unlike signs? So, mamaya, i-ano natin yung rules for unlike signs. So, ito for like signs, for example, ito, 12, since wala siyang negative in front, meaning to say 12 is positive, 5 is also positive. So, all you have to do is you have to add the two number and carry the sign. So, pag positive kasi, no need to write positive sign in front. Understandable yan. Pag walang negative sa front, meaning to say that number is positive. So, see, this is the first rule. Okay, so you're adding positive 12 plus positive 5. That gives you positive 17. Okay, so the other example is when you add negative 12 plus negative 5, still you have to carry the sign. Sabi nga, you have to add the numbers. So adding 12 and 5, that will give you 17. But this time, your sign is not positive, but it's negative because both number 12 and number 5 are negative signs. So still you are adding like signs. So when you're adding like signs, ano yung rule natin? You have to carry the sign. Okay? So just add the numbers and carry the sign for like signs. So mabilis lang mag-add ng like signs, di ba? So the next is, what about kung ito ay unlike signs yung integers natin? Okay, so unlike signs, ang rule natin sa unlike signs, get the difference of the numbers and put the sign of the bigger number. So kahit addition yung process, okay, kahit addition yon, ang process na gagawin nyo is subtraction. After subtracting, okay, so you carry the sign of the number, the bigger number. So kung ano man yung malaking number doon sa na-add mo, yung sign niya ang i-carry natin doon sa answer natin. So remember, pag different sign or unlike sign yung integers natin, you have to subtract it. Okay, you have to subtract and then you carry the sign of the bigger number. Okay? So, dalawa lang dapat pag-isipan natin na rules in adding integers. Pag like signs, you go ahead, you add the numbers and put the sign of the number, kung ano yung signs nila. So, kung positive mga numbers, you write positive or leave it as is. So kung negative, you have to carry the sign of the negative sign. Kung ang unlike signs, meaning to say, hindi magkapareho ang signs ng number, meaning merong positive, merong negative numbers, pag ito ay inad mo, ang proseso nito, okay, you have to get the difference, meaning to say, instead of adding, isasubtract mo yon, tapos you have to carry or you have to put the sign of the bigger number. Okay, so mabilis lang po maalala yung rules natin in addition, in adding integers. Okay, so example natin, adding of unlike signs. So ano yung rule natin? You proceed with subtraction. Instead of adding, kahit yung adding yung sign natin dito, kahit add ito. Okay, meron tayong addition yung process niya. But ang rules sa adding unlike signs of integers, all you have to do is proceed with subtraction. Okay, so isasubtract mo, 12 minus 5 is actually 7. Okay, so sabi doon, if unlike signs, proceed with subtraction and carry the sign of the bigger number. So in this case, it is 12 who's bigger than 5. Okay, so 12 is bigger than 5 and 12 has a negative sign. So therefore, our answer is negative 7. Okay, so negative 7 yung answer natin kasi mas malaki si 12 kaysa kay 5 na may negative sign si 12. Okay? On the other hand, dito naman, proceed, okay, with subtraction. Okay, subtract mo 12 minus 5, that will also give you 7. But this time, kung titignan nyo, si 5 ang negative dito, pero si 12 is positive. So 12 is greater than 5. Mas malaki siya kay 5. So therefore, ang sign natin sa answer natin is positive also. So that will give us positive 7 because 12 is greater than 5 and 12 have a positive sign. Okay, so madali lang po, di ba? Okay, so let's have some few exercises. I-try natin i-solve some few exercises on adding integers. Okay? So, ito number 1, 16 plus negative 17. So, ano yung sabi natin? They are unlike signs. So, 16 is positive, 17 is negative. So, rules in adding integers which have unlike signs. Sabi natin, pag unlike signs sila, you proceed with subtraction and you put the sign of the bigger number. So, dito, isasubtract natin. So, irregardless sino ang front sa kanila. Okay, so dito 17 minus 16 gawin natin. So that will give us 1 and 17 is greater than 16. At si 17 ay may sign na negative. So therefore, our answer is negative 1. Okay? So unlike signs. Still, we're in example number 2, unlike signs, 3 and 4. Okay? So we proceed with subtraction. This will also give us 1, an answer of 1. And of course, 4 is greater than 3. So therefore, i-carry natin yung sign ni 4 na negative. Okay? So what our answers is negative 1. Okay? So adding unlike signs. So let's try another example. Actually, mga unlike signs nilagay ko dito kasi mabilis lang kasi gumawa ng like signs. Okay? So unlike signs yung mga examples natin dito. So sabi, ano yung rules natin when adding unlike signs? You have to proceed with subtraction and carry the sign of the bigger number. So in this case, you subtract 8 minus 6, that will give us 2. And what is the sign of 8? That's positive. Sign of 6 is negative. Aling mas malaki? Mas malaki si 8, so you have to carry the sign of 8. Therefore, our answer is positive 2. So proceed with our next example. Okay, so we have here negative 6 plus 11. So proceed with subtraction. So 11 minus 6, that will give us 5. And since mas malaki si 11 kaysa sa 6 and 11 have a positive sign, therefore our answer is positive 5. Okay? So, mabilis lang po mag-add ng mga integers. Just remember yung 2 sets of rules natin. Pag like signs, you have to proceed with addition and you just carry the sign. Kung ano ba yung sign nila. Kung positive, you put positive sign. Kung negative, you put negative signs. But proceed with addition. Pero kung unlike sign siya, instead of adding, you have to proceed by subtracting. Isasubtract mo, kung unlike sign sila, Tapos, ilalagay mo doon sa answer mo kung ang sign ng bigger number. Okay, so mabilis lang po. Just remember those rules, dalawang rules natin in adding integers. Okay? So next is let's look into subtracting integers. Okay, so subtraction naman tayo. So in subtraction, mayroon din tayong two rules. First is you change the sign of the second number, then proceed to addition. So baligtad naman. So always, every time you subtract integers, you have to change the second number and proceed to addition. So always, pag nag-proceed kayo to addition, you follow again the rules in addition. Like signs and unlike signs. Okay? So let's try doing this. For example, we have number 12 and negative 12 and negative. This is negative 12 and negative 5. Okay? So sabi natin, we have to change the sign of the second number. So gawin ko lang yung proseso ha. So you have to change this, okay? So negative 12 tayo. Okay, so negative 12. And proceed to addition. And you change the negative to positive. Change natin yan to positive and proceed to addition. So, yung rule natin. So, anong labas dito? So, adding unlike signs, sabi natin, pag adding unlike signs, proceed to subtraction. So, 12, okay, negative 12 plus 5 will give you 7. And since 7, since 12 is bigger than 5 and 12 has a negative sign, therefore, our answer is negative 7. Okay? So, ang answer natin dito is negative 7. So, always remember, you change the sign of the second number. Ito, from negative, gawin mo positive. Then, you proceed to addition. Okay? So, proceed to addition. So, rules of unlike signs, kasi naging magkaiba yung signs nila. So, rules of unlike signs in addition should be followed. So, sabi natin, pag unlike signs, proceed with subtraction, and you have to carry the sign of the bigger number. Kaya naging negative 7 yung answer natin. Okay? So, mabilis lang, di ba? Another example here. Okay? So, here, sabi natin sa first rule in subtracting integer, you have to change the sign of your second number. So, from negative, naging positive. So, magiging ganito yan. 12. Then, proceed to addition. So, 12 plus 5, positive si 5, equals, that will give us an answer of positive 17. Okay? So, that is how you solve or subtract integers. So, you just have to follow the rule. First, you have to change the sign of the second number. Okay, so change nyo yung sign ng second number, then proceed to addition. When you proceed to addition, you have to follow the rules in adding integers. Yung dalawang rules natin. Rules for like signs and rules for unlike signs. Okay? So, mabilis lang, di ba? Okay, so let's just have some exercises for this also. Try natin. Compute natin. Okay, so exercises for subtracting integers. Let's try. So first is we have negative 7 minus negative 8. So sabi natin, the first step is you change the sign. See, from negative, this will turn into positive. Then from subtraction, you'll turn into addition. So our new equation will be 7 plus 8. Okay, now let's proceed with adding unlike signs. So adding unlike signs, proceed to subtraction and carry the sign of the bigger number. So our answer is positive 1. Okay? Positive 1. Okay? Kasi mas malaki si 8 kaysa kay 7. Sabi sa adding unlike signs, proceed to subtraction naman siya. So 8 minus 7, that will give you 1. And since 8 is greater than 7, so positive yung answer natin. Okay? Mabilis lang. Next is we have 4 minus negative 13. So still the same process. You change the sign of the second number and proceed to addition. So our new equation will be 4 plus positive 13. Okay, so adding like signs, proceed to addition, That will give you a positive. Since 4 is positive and 13 is also positive, our answer is 17. Okay, so for this equation, our answer is positive 17. Next is we have another example here. We have negative 11 minus negative 3. So again, you change the sign of 3 from negative to positive and proceed to addition. Let's rewrite our equation. That will now become 11 plus, okay, positive na si 3. Positive 3 is equals to, okay, so they are unlike signs. So sabi sa rules natin, in adding integers for unlike signs, proceed to subtraction. So 11 minus 3 will give us 8. And carry the sign of the bigger number. So 11 is bigger than 3, therefore our answer is negative 8. Okay? So answer natin dito is negative 8. Next, okay, so last natin example, we have here, okay, so positive 16 minus negative 3. Again, we change the sign of this to positive and proceed to addition. So 16, okay, proceed to addition plus positive na si 3 plus 3, proceed to addition of like signs. So, pareho silang positive sign. So, proceed to addition. So, 16 plus 3 will give you 19. And the sign is positive. So, this equation is equals to 19. Okay? So, I hope you were able to get the how to do subtraction of integers or adding integers. Madali lang. All you have to do, sa mathematics kasi kailangan mo lang talaga, you have to memorize yung rules. Okay, may mga rules kasi siya dapat i-follow. Okay, pag alam mo na yung rules, madali lang po i-solve yung mga mathematical equations natin. So like this one, in adding integers and subtracting integers. So all you have to do, always remember the rules kung paano yung ginagawa. So in adding integers, yung i-consider natin yung rules for like signs, kung pareho yung sign nila. I-consider din natin kung unlike signs sila. So ano yung rules natin. So same thing in subtraction, mayroon tayong rules that you have to change the second number, change the sign of the second number, and proceed to addition. So pag nag-proceed ka ng to addition, you go back to the rules of addition. Okay? So, madali lang po mag-add and subtract integers. Gagawa pa po tayo ng mga videos na yung mga medyo complicated na ng konti, maraming numbers na, maraming positive, negative, maraming processes involved. Okay, so for now, ito lang muna. Practice po kayo ng maraming beses para at least po kayo ay masanay. Okay, pag kayo nasanay, mabilis lang po mag-solve ng mga problems related to adding and subtracting integers. Okay, I hope you liked our video. Feel free to comment below. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.